Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I have a video showing where all 45 pieces of intel are in the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So the first one is straight away, as soon as you start the campaign and you have to run to the pit, run to the building to the left and you'll find it on the desk. The second one is in team player, so you'll go up the stairs, you kill all the enemies. Go into the classroom to the right, you'll find the second piece, and then come out the classroom, you might have to kill a few enemies while leaving the school, and you should find the third piece of intel on the desk as you leave. Now on to Cliffhanger. So this is as soon as you split up with Soap and you're alone, you'll see a tower in front of you. The intel is on top of this tower, so if you climb the ladders like so, you will see it in the corner. For the next intel, this is after you've planted the bomb. You run over and you find Soap in the corner. If you turn right instead of left and go to this window, you'll have to break the glass, hold down square, and you get the fifth intel piece. Now the next one is a bit harder, so it's while you are on the jet ski, you're going down the snow, you're trying to avoid people. You'll come to this left hand turn, and if you look ahead, you'll see like fences and a bunch of trees. Drive through it, you'll find the intel on the floor. Just drive slow, I recommend on this one, you might drive past it. So number 7 is when you get to the favela. If you go to the very left, you'll see this building right in front of me. If you go through this building, through the doorway, on the desk, or yeah, on the table, you'll find the 7th piece of intel. So the 8th and 9th pieces of intel are straight after each other. You'll see a ladder to the right, and you'll see someone shooting you through this doorway. So if you just kill this person, kill the people on the roofs nearby, which I'm doing an awful job at. So yeah, if you kill everyone near this building, run up the ladders, climb up the ladders as such, not run up them. You should find the intel straight ahead of you. Now the 9th piece of intel is actually in the building opposite you, so you come out, shoot all the enemies, which there seems to be a lot of. So if you look at the entrance there, so you run into this building. Now the intel is downstairs. You'll see me running upstairs to try and find if there's any more enemies. So you see it right there on the chair. So I run upstairs, make sure there's no enemies. Come down, and there's the intel on the small table, not chair. So intel number 10 is when you come up the little stairs to the right and then go up more stairs to your right as well. You'll see people head glitching this wall here, and you'll see a doorway to the left. Go into the door to the right, you'll go into a room where you need to go down the stairs. Turn right again as you get to the bottom, and next to the mattress on the little table is intel number 10. So, for intel number 11, we will want to go on to Wolverine. So this is as soon as the BTR is stopped firing at you, you run down the alleyway, you get to this gas station, or petrol station, depending on where you live. There'll be a group of enemies inside, which you might want to take out first, depending on what difficulty you play on. Jump inside, through the window, and the intel should be on the counter. For intel number 12, you have to run to Nate's restaurant, and on the left is like a financial building. For this one, I entered through the back. You don't have to. I was just gonna clean out all the enemies. You can run through the front, which I recommend because it's a lot easier to find the intel. So you run to the front as so. So the front entrance is right there. The first like table, that's where you'll find the intel. So it's right next to the reception area as such. Now for Intel 13 and 14, these are right next to each other. It's when you have to go to Burger Town. So if you run to Burger Town, around the back there's actually a dumpster, so it's in this little brick area here. You go around the back, the intel is actually placed in the bin. Now for number 14, it's actually in this building right in front of you, Taco To Go. What you'll have to do is break through the window, and it should be on the first table right in front of you. Now for Intel 15, you've just fought off the militia, the 2 people on the sentry guns are dead. Run to the building just to the right before you have to go onto the road, and it should be on the table. For Intel 16, it's just after the last one, so you run down the little hill, you go to this open area, you want to go to the left hand side, and as you go to the left hand side, it should be on a barrel to the right. Intel number 17, so this one you have to run through the building, so it's a building to your right, it's got red pillars, so you want to go upstairs. When you go upstairs, you want to turn right immediately, go out the door to your right. And then there is another door to your right, which you want to go through. Go through this little building. And then there's another door on your right. And then go up the stairs of this building, and you should find it on the table. For Intel number 18, this is where you have to meet up with Nikolai the first time, and he waves you off saying it's too difficult to land. You run through these buildings, and then when you actually see the Pavlo and he flies off, just run straight ahead to the second football goal. So there's one in front of you right now, and then if you run past this one to the second one, the intel should be in the window behind. You might have to break the glass. For intel number 19 and 20, so this is on Exodus. The first intel is in the security office. So if you go into here, it's on the table. The apartment block. Now for number 20, you want to go up the road. There's a sentry gun which I've already taken out. But take care of the enemies first, because a lot of them use your honey badger. So you want to go into the right hand side of the security gates as such. So I've marked it now with an arrow. You want to go to the right hand side. The intel should be on the desk as soon as you enter. So I entered around the back. You go through this entrance, turn right straight away, and it's on the desk immediately. For 21, you get to this housing estates. There's 2 buildings on the left, there's 3 buildings on the right. The third one you have to go in for the mission. If you go into the second one and go up the stairs, near the window there's a little table to the left. The intel should be placed here. For Intel 22, you're on the oil rig. You've just breached the first room, you're going up the stairs. If you turn left, the first intel should be on the shelves, and the trophy for getting 22, if you're doing it in order, should pop up. So just after you've blown up the C4, after the breach of the second room, you want to go through this little doorway, and it's on the shelf again. There's 2 of the intel for this mission. The third one is just before you go up to the very top. You'll hear Soap say, let's split up, let's flank them. So if you do the outside, you have to run through this doorway. If you go inside to the stairs, then just go underneath the stairway, like so. And the trophy should be right below. For Intel 25, we're in the Gulag. Before we go into the building or the Gulag itself through these doors, you want to turn around, go up these stairs behind you, and in the far corner to the left on a cabinet should be Intel. Now Intel 26 is straight away. As soon as you enter the Gulag, you'll come to this like control center. Go left, go behind the screens, and the Intel should be on the desk. For Intel 27, you've just had a little scare with Ghost not being able to open up the middle, so you have to pick up a riot shield. So after this part, you want to go to a cell which is 327. Go in here to the one full of screens, and the Intel is on the desk. Now Intel 28 is just after you've captured Price, you found Price, sorry, and where you breached, you turn to the right, the Intel is on the desk. Now this one is, now you've entered the Capitol building. The first Intel on this mission is in the lift. So Intel number 30. So you've come up top on the second floor, you kill all the enemies, you go up this little ramp here. And go to the left, you have the AA guns. And then you get this door here, so there's actually an enemy behind this door which you want to kill. So as you kill this enemy, go through that door and the Intel should be on the table. Now for this one, you've just been shot at with the BTR, you and Price run away. Price should call out this dog patrol right here, where they've just walked. It should be on an ammo box next to the 3 enemies that you get asked to take out or leave alone. Now for Intel 32, I've just used the Predator missile. I run down the ramp, I go to the building to the left, mark 33. I kill all the enemies. And as you kill all the enemies, you want to go to the very far right, and it should be on the sink. For Intel 33, where the helicopter was, so you come out of the building for the last Intel, you want to go up the stairs to the left, where the helipad is, and if you blow up the helicopter won't be there anymore. And it's in the far right hand corner. Intel 34 is as soon as you enter the Whiskey Hotel, as they say, through the west wing, Dom will open up the door, and it's where it's saying the green flares. It's on the sofa to the left. Intel 35, so this one screwed me over a little bit. I couldn't find it. You want to go up the stairs when it says 90 seconds remaining or 60 seconds remaining. Turn right, and right again at the very top, and you should see it on like an ammo crate. Unfortunately, I took too long and they blew me up. Intel 36 is on loose ends, so this is after you get into the Makarov safe house. Go upstairs, breach. There's 4 enemies, so once you've finished breaching, kill the enemy to the right as well, who will shoot you in the back now. Kill him. Go to the far corner, and the Intel's on the table. Now Intel 37 is once you go into the basement, there's 2 breach areas. If you breach the right one first, you'll be in the ammo room. So there's 2 enemies in this breach, so the one straight ahead and then there's one in the ammo room. So kill the guy on the floor first, then kill the guy in the left ammo room. So the Intel's actually on one of the ammo crates in the ammo room, and refill if you want to. The last breach takes you to the outside, to the west, where there's a boathouse. After killing all the enemies, run down to the boathouse and you should see the intel just outside on the desk next to a phony intel, like so. Now intel 39 is straight away on to the boneyard. You spawn in, you want to go into this helicopter, which is airplane, sorry, which is on the floor, and it should be on the floor next to the cockpit. Intel 40 is once you slide down, go to the right hand side, and it should be in the nose plane of the middle airplane. So if you just run in there, it should be in the same places where you found the first one. Intel 41 is pretty much straight away as soon as you go into the cave. So Captain Price will say, do not shoot this guy. I shot him, so that's why I cut it. So I shoot him here. But as soon as you get into the cave, turn right. And it should be on crate to the right. Now the second one is where they use night vision. You want to go to the end where they've breached. It's on a table to the left. Intel 43 is where they throw the smoke. So if you go to the right hand side to flank, the intel should be on the right desk. Now Intel 44 is once you've breached a room, you kill all the enemies. Before you go on the keypad, you want to go to the left, and the intel should be on top of the cans. So the empty cans to the left. Now the last intel piece which will get you the trophy is straight away in endgame. You can't miss it. It's literally on this little crate before you get into the Zodiac. So that's 45 out of 45, guys. And then during your chase, this trophy should pop up when you're left. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and roll the outro.